We are glad you're still watching UBC TV. It's now time for us to have UBC News tonight. And it is Friday, the 5th day of January 2018. My name is Edward Rukidi Kijanangoma.
And I'm Patricia Lokoma. Thank you so much for joining us.
And shortly we'll be joined by our sinologist this evening, that is Elizabeth Nakakoni. Let's get started straight away. And the retired Archbishop of the Church of Uganda, Emeritus Livingstone Nkoyooyo, has died. Now, the prelate died today, Friday, at about 11:40 a.m. at Kampala Hospital, where he had been admitted. Now, earlier on, Nkoyooyo had been admitted in the United Kingdom. Now, UBC crew that is led by our reporter Bernard Yiga and Aguta Philip are at the home of the late prelate, and will be bringing you the details live shortly.
Thank you so much, Edward Rukidi Kijanangoma. We're coming to you live from Nakabago in Mukono district at the residence of the fallen retired Archbishop of Uganda, Dr. Livingstone Nkoyooyo. And of course, it's a moment of grief as many relatives and friends are trickling in here to pay, to console widows and other members of the public that are gathered here. We reached this place quite in the evening, and preparations are going on to prepare this place for members of the public who will be coming here on Tuesday to pay their last respects to the fallen retired Archbishop of Uganda, Dr. Nkoyooyo. And at this time, we are going to be joined by Canon Samuel K. Waswa from Mukono Diocese to tell us more about these arrangements and the situation here that is going on. Good evening, sir. You're live on UBC TV.
Thank you. This is Canon Samuel Waswa, working with the Mukono Diocese in the Bishop's office.
Okay, tell us about the death of the retired Archbishop.
Early this morning at around 11:40 a.m., then we were shocked when the retired Archbishop of the Church of Uganda passed on. It was a great shock to the entire nation and the entire church. Immediately when he passed on, then His Grace the Archbishop Stanley Ntagali, then and some other people who were around, we had a meeting to draw a program as per how we are going to go about the funeral arrangements. And the following is the arrangement. One, right now, the body is taken somewhere where it will be taken away from where it is right now to All Saints Nakasero on Sunday. On Sunday, the body will be taken to All Saints Nakasero. Why Nakasero? Because he was the bishop of Nakasero, of Kampala Diocese, and also the Archbishop. So it has been resolved that the body is taken to Nakasero Cathedral Sunday night. Then early morning on a Monday, his body will be carried to Mukono Cathedral in Mukono Diocese. Then we shall have a funeral service in Mukono Cathedral. That is on Monday. Then after the cathedral in Mukono, after the funeral service at the cathedral in Mukono, then the body will be brought here at his home. That is Monday. And then the body will stay here in his home that very night on Monday. And then early morning on Tuesday, that will be the state funeral together with the province of the Church of Uganda. They are joining it together at Namirembe Cathedral, whereby there will be the state funeral and for the province. Then after the service at the province, then his body will be carried to Uganda Matai Shrine, Church of Uganda, Namugongo, where he will be buried on Tuesday. So far that is the arrangement which is already made. If there are any changes, then we shall let the public know more about the arrangements.
We understand that this is the first fallen Archbishop to be buried at Namugongo. What's so special about that the public need to know?
Yes, this is very important because after when he had retired, then he got a vision In fact, he has been calling it a dream. At one time, he was at Namugongo, Uganda Matter Shrine. Then he received a dream when the Holy Spirit was telling him that, retired Archbishop Nkoyooyo, I want you to do a museum here. Then he took on the vision and the dream. And then he started mobilizing men all over the country to make sure that he would fulfill the dream he got from God. So from then, he has been, even when he went to London when he was sick, when he came back, immediately came back, he just went to Namugongo to accomplish that project. But he has not been able to accomplish it. But right now, so far, where he has left it, at least he has left it somewhere at a certain level. That's why his body, we've decided to bury him at Uganda Matter Seminary because of his dream. Yes.
What are some other works that the public need to know apart from that Namugongo project?
Well, I'm going to talk more about Mukono Diocese where he was as a bishop, because when he was here, by then I was not a priest. I was his driver. And then we were moving around the entire diocese. And among other things he did, one, he was an evangelist. He would preach, and men and women of God would get saved. Everywhere he went, he would preach, and then people got saved. Two, then he made so many other socio-economic programs in the diocese. Like he started so many schools in the diocese of Mukono. Then he had the community-based program whereby he was constructing pit latrines to the public. Then he was giving away cows. They send a cow, which you are hearing at the national level.
Send a cow project.
Send a cow project. That was his vision. He started it from Mukono, and then he spread all over the country. He started from here. Then he had the program for the disabled, for the deaf, and then he started a farm, an agricultural farm at Nakanyonyi farm. And then also he had a vision for the retired clergy homes in Nakanyonyi. So he made a lot of developments in this diocese during his time as the first bishop of Mukono Diocese. Okay. Yes.
As members of the public come to pay their last respects here on Tuesday, what should they need to know before coming, or are there some other arrangements?
Well, paying people will be coming from all over walks of life to come and pay their last respect. I think it is people from Kampala, because the body will be lying in the cathedral, All Saints Cathedral. So the whole of that night, people from Kampala will have the opportunity to view the body of the retired Archbishop. Then people from Mukono, when the body is at the cathedral on Monday, then they will be able also they have the opportunity to view the body. Then when the body comes here on Monday evening, also some people around will be able. Then people from Namirembe, when the body is at Namirembe Cathedral on Tuesday, Kampala, then they will have the opportunity to view the body. Okay. Yeah, those are the opportunities, different opportunities we've put in place to people to access the body of the retired bishop.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Canon.
Come.
Okay. Yes, that's the situation. Edward Rukidi Kijanangoma here at Nakabago in Mukono district, where members of the public are still trickling in to console widow and other members of the public that came here earlier. Among the notable members, guests that are here is the Nabagiriko of Buganda, Suvia Naginda, who earlier came and is still inside the house to console the widow and other members of the public in there. And right now we're going to be joined by one of the men of God who worked with a retired archbishop who has died, and we get to know his name. So, sir, welcome to UBC TV.
Thank you.
Yeah, we are live. Your name, sir?
I'm called Mukono Shelton, and I'm not a man of God, but I'm a worshipper. I'm a Christian. I'm an accountant by profession. I've been so lucky that during the lifetime of the late Archbishop, I was able to help him paying down his life span. And this he has done so in a book called The Journey Through the Unknown, which he has gone, he has passed on, but we shall be lucky, and we are lucky that he has left a legacy that is written down, a legacy in things that he has done. He has been so developmental. First of all, the most recent legacy is the museum, and now the books he has written. The Journey Through the Unknown is out and soon going to be on the streets. And there's still more books. There's one called Call to Serve, and then there's one which is which talks about folk tales and the Bible. Is also coming out, and this is all being spearheaded by Isaac and me. I've been so lucky that I helped him pen it. He would call me at all times. I was so lucky. I was among the few lucky people. When he was sick in UK, he used to call me that I want this and that in the books. So today he has fallen, but we are celebrating the life of a great man. So much as we are sad that he's gone, we are joyful that we have been able to share his life.
So this is a book that he has died having not launched.
Yeah, he was actually supposed to launch it next month, because at least the first 1,000 books were brought in from UK by Isaac, and he was going to make a review this weekend, and then they were to be launched next month. So we are going to launch it. I think Isaac and the church will find a way of launching the great man's book, though he has passed on. Thus we pray that everybody comes and looks at it and reads through, and you get a lot of knowledge out of it. Yeah.
Thank you so much, sir. Yeah, that's the situation, Edward Rukidi, unless there's something else you would like to ask me from that side.
And we would like to really thank you for what you've just been giving to us there. But of course, the person who talked to us earlier on, they are saying that he was his driver. He was the late Archbishop's driver first, before he actually became a priest. You can talk of as someone inspiring his flock to join the work of serving God here in the country.
Yeah. His peers, and of course when you talk about helping your peers to grow up and develop in the religious manner, that is quite good. But my more interest is in the fact that he has not just passed away, he has left a legacy. And of course we hope that the book that he talked about will be launched quite soon. The most interesting part is that he's believed to be a scandal-free man of God, and people around him, people that have lived with him for quite some time, must celebrate him.
And also,
rather than
he was very passionate about starting the the seminary at the Anglican shrine there, and that is one of the things that at least people will say he did. But also there are so many other things that he did. Now remember, we've just been told that he left behind a book which unfortunately was supposed to have launched in a month's time. Very, very sad indeed. But yes, thank you so much, Yiga and Aguta, our crew live there from the Bishop Emeritus, of course, Livingstone Nkoyooyo.
And of course we will be giving them details when he'll be buried, when they can come and pay their tribute, when the state funeral will happen as well. But now moving on into our next story, retired Archbishop still of the Church of Uganda Emeritus Livingstone Nkoyooyo has died. Nkoyooyo succumbed to pneumonia at a Kampala hospital where he had been rushed for treatment. Largely believed to be a scandal-free man of God, he has left behind a legacy of prayer through works. Dr. Mukono has got the details.
Former Archbishop of the Church of Uganda, His Grace Livingstone Nkoyooyo, has passed on in Kampala.
I want to confirm to the whole church and the whole country that our retired Archbishop, Dr. Livingstone Nkoyooyo, has died. He died this morning at Kampala Hospital.
He has died at 8 years after battling multiple illness in Kampala and London. He served as the 6th Archbishop of the Church of Uganda from 1995 to 2004. Archbishop Emeritus Livingstone Nkoyooyo was at the forefront of many projects in the province of the Church of Uganda, both during and after his tenure. Mpalanyi Nkoyooyo led a team of church leaders and upgraded the former Bishop Tucker Theological College in Mukono into Uganda Christian University. He also led a team for the construction of the Namugongo Anglican Martyrs Shrine and the church house, among others. Having birthed the idea to beautify the Namugongo Anglican Martyrs area in 2014, Mpalanyi Nkoyooyo led a team of other religious leaders to the groundbreaking ceremony. He later chaired the constructions committee from the groundbreaking time till the completion of the first phase. He led a fundraising committee which traversed many parts of the central region to raise required funds for the Namugongo Anglican Martyrs Shrine. However, he later fell sick and was taken to the United Kingdom, where he was diagnosed with cancer of the esophagus. In the early 2017, he underwent a successful treatment for cancer of the esophagus and later returned home on 29th June the same year. The late Mpalanyi Nkoyooyo attended Mpeja Primary School in Gomba before moving to Aguri Memorial School and Mitiana Junior Secondary School. Mpalanyi Nkoyooyo got saved at a youth camp at Ndondo Church in Gomba. Not long after that, he gave up his auto mechanic job for the full-time ministry, beginning as a church teacher. He later did an ordination training course, and on 3rd June 1969, he was ordained a deacon at Namugongo. After serving as an assistant bishop of Namirembe Diocese, Nkoyooyo was elected and enthroned as the first bishop of Mukono Diocese in 1983. Then in 1995, he was elected by the House of Bishops to be the 6th Archbishop of the Church of Uganda, a position he held until 2004, when Archbishop Emeritus Luke Orombi took over. He will be laid to rest at Namugongo Martyrs Shrine, a place he struggled to improve for generations to enjoy.
The main funeral service is at St. Paul's Cathedral, Namirembe, on Tuesday the 9th, starting at 9 a.m. I want to invite you to come to the service, and then the burial will be buried at Namugongo Martyrs site at 4 p.m. and I invite you.
He is survived by a wife, Miss Ruth Nkoyooyo, and 4 children. Dorcas Kimono, UBC News.
Thanks, Dorcas, for that report. And of course, Dorcas, they are telling us about the life of the late Archbishop Nkoyooyo.
Truly be remembered. And I believe that the Anglican fraternity has really lost an asset. But truly, may his soul rest in peace.
News Tonight will take a short break. We'll return with a lot more. Stay with us. Welcome back from that short break, and this is News Tonight here on UBC TV. Now, moving on, President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni has called upon the youth in the country, especially those who dwell in commercial centers, to look for where there is wealth accumulation opportunities in the private sector and where money is, as long as peace prevails in the country. The president was addressing a delegation of over 300 mainly councillors from the 5 divisions of Kampala Capital City Authority, KCCA, at his Kisozi farm in Gomba district. We have more on that in this report.
Hemorrhage now.
Ebintu byonna bwe tuba tubigula bweru ekyo kibeera kikulukuto omusaayi gukulukuta bukulukusa obutalekaayo.
So we get dollars from coffee.
Tufuna dollars zaffe ntono okuva mu mmwanyi.
Maybe some minerals.
N'ebyobugagga by'omu ttaka.
Maybe from tourism.
N'ebyobulambuzi.
And we take them back to buy a UNP, to buy all those things.
Ne tuzizzaayo nga tugula ebintu ebyo bye tusobola okwekolera wano mu ggwanga.
So that's why we are saying that mwe abeka sita njagala mubatizibwe muve okufulumya omusaayi mwingire mu ddiini y'okuyingiza omusaayi.
Muzeeyi wakigambe mu Luganda nti bakasiita muzeeyi ayagala mulokoke muve mu ddiini eri ey'okufulumya ensimbi ey'okufulumya omusaayi naye mube nga muyingiza musaayi. nga mukola ebintu ebyo bisinga
because if you make the shoes here,
bwe mba mukola engatto nga muzikolera wano
you make the carpets here,
ne mukola ebiwempe
you
I
make
would want
the
to
chairs
invite
here.
ne mukola entebe
leaders or
Even if
members
you
of
want
the
the
different
hair,
groups
you make it here. Why you
share
why
with-
not?
ne bwe tuba tukyetaaga enviiri tuzikolere wano.
You make, later on you can even make the TVs, the electronics here.
Mudde eyo tuba tusobola n'okukola TV n'ebintu ebirala eby'amasannyalaze nga tubikolera wano mu nsi yaffe.
You will find that we are buying little from outside and we are selling more to the outside.
Tujja kwesanga nti tugula ebintu bitono nnyo oba tusuubula ebintu bitono nnyo okuva ebweru ng'ate bye tutunda ebweru bye bisinga obungi.
Your shilling will gain value.
Ssente yaffe eya Uganda ejja kweyongera ebbeeyi oba omutindo.
And you will create jobs.
Tujja kuba nga tutondawo emirimu gy'abaana baffe.
Because when you are doing all that, you are employing our children.
Kuba
On to our next story, the First Lady and Minister of Education and Sports, Mrs. Janet Museveni, who is also Ntungamo District NRM Chairperson, has appealed to all NRM leaders and people of Ruhama constituency to remain united and rally behind Moses Kahima Mugabe, the official NRM flag bearer, in the forthcoming by-elections for Member of Parliament for Ruhama. She said the NRM party derives its strength from the unity of its members. She was addressing NRM leaders from Ruhama during a meeting she convened at her country home in Rakitura, Kirohora district, to prepare for the Ruhama constituency by-elections scheduled for 11th January 2018. Mrs. Janet Museveni appreciated Ruhama people and the leaders for keeping together when they lost their MP, late William Zikuratire, who passed away in October 2016, and encouraged them to be united behind the NRM flag bearer Moses Kahima, who also is to continue with the party leadership in the constituency. She condemned politics based on religious, clan, group, and tribe sectarianism and intrigue. The Member of Parliament for Rushenyi County, Mwesigwa Rokotana, reminded the leaders about the obligation in the party's constitution for all members of the NRM to observe, discipline, and adhere to the decisions of the majority. The Women Member of Parliament for Ntungamo District, Beatrice Rakimari, thanked the people of Ruhama and Ntungamo District for being supportive of the NRM party. The NRM flag bearer Moses Kahima Mugabe pledged undoubtable loyalty to the NRM party.
From Chiruhura, let's come back to Kampala now, where government is to renovate Kayunga and Yumbe hospitals with a loan amounting to 125 billion shillings. The Permanent Secretary, Minister of Health, Dr. Diana Twine, warned local leaders against asking for bribes from contractors as this compromises work. We have more on that in this report.
Yumbe and Kayunga hospitals have been in poor state for some time. However, government has now gotten funds to renovate the hospitals, as has been done elsewhere. The Minister of Health has signed civil works contract with 3 investors for renovation works.
It's not possible to mobilize and invest 120 billion if you are not interested in the people of this district.
The Permanent Secretary Minister of Health, Dr. Diana Twine, says the funds will be used to rehabilitate staff houses and procure an ambulance.
It's going to do the civil works, the equipment and furniture, and also to pay for the supervision consultancy for both hospitals. This will help in rehabilitating and expanding emergency and accident services, outpatient services, maternity and obstetric services.
She urged district leaders to own the process in order to have value for money and cautioned them against asking for bribes from the contractors. Works are to be executed by Arab contractors and Al-Vadin from Kuwait.
Because we will not have any moral value to stand on our feet to demand value. Once my hands are soiled, I will not have any more. My mouth will be gagged. I can't talk because all you gagged my mouth with money that I will not stand firm to demand value.
The beneficiaries urged contractors to give their local people employment. Member of Parliament Yumbe District, Aringa County, said this will help reduce health hazards.
That is Sudan and Congo. The catchment area is big, and if that hospital is rehabilitated, I think we will go a long way in trying to reduce the issues regarding health hazards, like maybe actually diseases that actually come because of the border, and also women who die when they actually giving birth. So I think, as far as I'm concerned, I'm very happy, and it's a big day for me today. Since I've signed the contract, now I think work is going to start.
The project is to be implemented within a period of 2 years. I'm Navka Farida and Tanaba Kenneth reporting.
Welcome back from that short break, and this is News Tonight here on UBC TV. And of course, this evening we are live at the late Archbishop Nkoyooyo's residence. Our colleagues Bernard Yiga and Aguta Philip are there for us. And Bernard, if you're getting us, would like to know what is happening right now inside the house of the late Archbishop. What are the developments so far?
As I talk now, someone is giving us the program on what is going to be taking place as the body arrives here. Maybe you can listen to what is taking place.
Archbishop. Wetunamalo tujja kubeerawo essaawa nga 6-7 ssaawa ez'olweggulo tujja kujja wano mu maka ge era tujja kusula wano nga tutendereza Mukama Katonda olw'ebyo byonna byamukozesezza mu bulamu bwe bwonna. Ku lunaku lwokubiri ku makya ddala tujja kuvaawo wano tugende e Namirembe, kubanga ekyo kyekifo ekigenda okubeeramu omukolo ogwawamu ogwa province, kubanga yali Archbishop wa province ya Uganda. Tujja kusaba service ennamba n'obubaka bwa gavumenti obuli official n'obubaka obunaava mu bulabirizi bwonna obulala bugenda kwogererwa awo. Bwe tunaamala tujja kugenda e Namugongo. Essaawa ze tunaasobola okubala e Namugongo, bakadde baffe mutusaasire, maloboozi gabadde mangi, naye twakakasizza nti tujja kuziika ku lwokubiri ku ssaawa 10. Office ya President yatukakasizza nti entegeka gye tutegese gye gy'okuyingiramu gye tujja yo egy'okuyingiramu, Archbishop yagenze nga bw'atyo bw'atulese nga bwe tugenda okutambula. Yatulekedde omwogezi w'omukolo w'ensonga eno yonna official. Bwe wabaawo ekikyuka kyonna okuva ku ekyo kyenjogedde, okuva ku ekyo yalese tukkaanyizaako, Bishop Hannington Mutebi yekka yalina okyogerako. Obulabirizi bwa mirundi 3 yalese akwasizza abalabirizi. Ow'e Mukono yamukwasizza ebiri e Mukono byonna, ow'e Namirembe yalese amukwasizza ebiri e Namirembe byonna, n'eby'e Nakasero yabirese mu mikono gya Bishop Hannington. Yanzikirizza mbeere ssentebe ow'embeera eno etulimu. Kyensaba nti bwabaawo kyonna ekiteesebwa n'ekirala tuyite mu nkiiko tugende nga tuteesa ebigambo by'ensimbi. Office ya President yatugambye nti tuleete embalirira yaffe ejja kulondamu byeneekwatako. bwabaawo obubaka bwonna obulimu ensimbi n'obubaka obuwandiike ngenda kuteekawo embeera enetusobozesa okulikodinga obubaka obwo ne kyonna ekinaaba kijjiddemu bikyali mu mikono gyange okutuusa nga nyina ekirala kyenfulumizza. Kyokka bakadde baffe abalabirizi twasabye nti buli alina obubaka we butuukira muddala obubaka obw'okusoma bujja kusomerwa mu kathedro we tunaabeera. Ennamirembe ejja kusomebwayo obubaka butono nnyo olw'ensonga ffenna gye tutegeera obulungi nti bw'okkiriza okubusoma bwonna obudde bukya. N'olwekyo obubaka obunajja singa obubaka bujja nga tuli wano nga tufunyeewo omukisa nga tukkakkanye nga bwe tuli, tulina obuvunaanyizibwa obumala okumanya obubaka bwe tusomera wano ne bwe tunaddamu ne tusomera mu Lutikko oba e Mukono oba Nakasero oba e Namirembe. Naye nga buli bubaka bujja kuwandiikibwa era ekiseera bwe tunaatuuka okuzzaayo ofiisi tujja kubukwasa abenju kubanga obubaka bwonna nkakasa nga bugenda kubanga bukubagiza ab'ennyumba eno. Tweyanzizza nnyo kubanga tugenda kutambulira wamu. Kadde waffe omulabirizi kyensimbako essira nti gwe wojja ekigere wooleka agenda okutubulira ekigambo kya Katonda. Ono bw'ate akazindaalo mulala n'akakwata. Bwe tutyo bwe tugenda okukeesa obudde n'abalabizi abalala gye tunaabeera ne gye tunaasiiba ebigambo okusinga bibeera ebyokwogerako mukadde waffe ne bye tumuyigirako ate n'okuwulira ekigambo kya Katonda. Nkakasa nga tunaagenda okuva mu kino ng'ate abakyuse okudda eri Katonda tuweerera ddala. Neeyanzizza nnyo neeyanzeege. Abamanyi tugenda mu lukiiko ekiseera bwe kinaatuuka mpola mpola tunaagenda mu lukiiko. Abali ebweru abaagala okuyingira eno mukkirize nti akabugu mukawerako abasinga tutuule ebweru tufune ku mpewo. Ebyuma tugenda biteeka kujja kubanga tuwuliziganya nga bwe tugenda mu maaso. Mukama abeere naffe.
Sebo bali nnyo balire ddala lwa butakubirako mu ngalo ddagala okutwala omukisa guno okwaniriza mukadde waffe Bishop Jackson Matuvu ne Mama Penis nabo bazze okuwagira wamu naffe ate bannamukono. Nja kusaba abamu abamaze okubuuza ndowooza tuyinza okufuluma tuwe omukisa n'abalala nabo bajje babuze ku maama ate era wamu kati ndowooza sebo mbadde ndowooza nti ab'olukiiko.
Very sad, of course, and somber moment there at the late Archbishop Nkoyooyo's residence. And of course, our colleagues, Bernard Yiga and Aguta Philip, giving us the live event there, of course, telling us everything that is happening. And Patricia, of course, they were discussing the, the burial arrangements, what will be taking place.
And of course, seeing Mzee Ntake in charge, it's not a surprise. He doubles also as the treasurer for the church at Muganzi Raza. And it is quite interesting that, the high-profile people really have attended. He's truly a man of God. But as a National Broadcasting Corporation, it is our duty to be able to update and deliver such moments to the audience.
Of course, they are seeing the Nabagereka of Buganda, Sylvia Najinda there, and also the State Minister for Works, that is General Katumba Wamala, and of course, so many other high-profile, both government and Buganda Kingdom officials.
And our very own president there promising to take part of the budget for the funeral service. Quite interesting there. And we hope it all works out well.
Right about now, we are going to go for a very short break and we shall return with sports news. Do stay with us. Time for us now to have a look at UBC Sport, and we begin with darts, where Uganda Darts Association climaxed its 2017 calendar with the Thursday Night Darts League, and that was at the Sweetland Gardens in Chanja. Now, the best 5 contestants are set to represent the country in the East Africa Darts Challenge, as we hear from our reporter, Amon Gabo.
Darts Association is on the drive to solicit funds to re-register with the world governing body after a spell without competing in international events. The drive comes after the stability of the league, with games played every Thursday in different venues. At the climax of the Thursday Darts League at the Sweetlands Gardens in Chanja, Matthias Okwi emerged winner of the league. Representing Police Darts Club, Okwi outclassed 19 players from different clubs to walk away with cash and a trophy. Ndigendawa Augustus from Uganda Wildlife Authority came second overall amidst cheers from his supporters.
It's really encouraging us to have enough training and to see that really we are going to be in World Darts champion. Because really this one is giving us enough training. That's the first thing I'm very happy about. And you know, winning is really not something simple, because all the cream datas within Uganda, that's the people who are participating. But I thank God that really I emerged to be number one.
In the ladies category, Namugeye Maria of Uganda Police competed against 9 ladies to emerge winner. The association affirmed recognition by the National Council of Sports after fulfilling the requirements and re-registering with the international body to have players compete internationally.
That was a game that was played way back in the 60s and 70s by our fathers. It's kind of, I would say, a traditional game. So we are trying to improve on the game and make it one of the best sports, just like you see the other sports that come around.
Police, prisons, Uganda Wildlife Authority and Marafiki are currently the leading darts clubs with the agenda of spreading the game to school. Helen Barbara Gisamba and Amon Ngabo for UBC.
Well, moving on to rugby, all roads lead to Lugogo this Saturday as Uganda's top flight rugby clubs battle in a gigantic contest during the first round of the Nile Special Rugby 2017-2018. Rimola Reynolds play Chadondo's Toyota Buffaloes. Corbs will be away to tussle it out with Entebbe Best Mongers, while Pirates face off Warriors at Legends Rugby Club. Corbs led the table with 24 points. Pirates in second place has 19, while the third place, Reynolds, has 14 points. Adrian Casito, Marvin Odong, Brian Odongo, James Ejogat, Isaac Massa, Ivan Magomo, among others, are some of the outstanding players in the league.
Futsal now, and it was a thrilling night of the Futsal Super League when table contenders Dream FC continued with a brilliant clean sheet when they thumped Parakeets FC by 5 goals to 1. Now elsewhere, Kaboa United suffered 3-5 loss against Riham. Bajim lost to KSPG 5-1. Yapsters walloped Elephants 7-1. While the Typhoons game ended 3-4 with Yeka Kaboa FC. Now Dream and KSPG lead the table with 22 points, with just a difference that separates the two sides. In the next encounter, Dream lock horns with Kaboa, while Parakeets play Bajim FC in the 2017-2018 season. And from us, of course, I'm Edward Rukidi Kijanangoma.
And I'm Patricia Lukoma. Together, good night.
Good night to you.